Everyone, it's your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting video. In this video, I'm going to be doing a reaction to Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is going to be the third Marvel Ultimate Alliance game. In case you're not familiar with the series, it's based around you essentially playing as a team of superheroes that you build up. You're not necessarily playing as the X-Men or the Fantastic Four, but instead you get to kind of pick heroes as you unlock more throughout the game to make your team with. So you can have like Wolverine team up with Punisher and different combinations like that. Me and my friends actually used to play through Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 quite a bit. I don't think we ever finished the game, or if we did finish the game, I think we jumped back in and tried to like play it at a different difficulty. It was something like that. But it's a good party game. It's definitely something that I prefer to play with friends rather than play on my own when it comes to the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. Now, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 has been announced, and like I said, I've never been a big fan of like single player Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, and since the trailer that I see is a Nintendo trailer talking about it being on Switch, I feel like they're definitely going to push that co-op aspect of the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do with it. Let's put this lo-fi music in the background on pause and let's get the reaction video underway. I just got to plug in my headphones plugged in, turn up the volume a little bit, and I'll point at the screen when the video starts up. So just give me one moment to do that. And go.
Idiots. Your stupidity may have doomed the universe.
Wouldn't be the first time,
The
sweetheart.
art style's not what I would have expected. It looks really cel shaded,
Our master shall fall.
which I guess makes it look cartoony and comic booky. But I could have sworn older Ultimate Alliance games tried to go for more of a like photorealistic vibe, and I would have really liked to see that.
Had its chance to rule.
Yeah, this art style's pretty much just the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite setup of like how to draw characters. I love that Spider-Man design though. That's cool.
Terminating. Like to see it try, Scrappy.
It's nice to see Wolverine in that style since we didn't get him in Infinite. I don't know. The art style is not what I would have expected. Feels kind of like a turnoff. Based off of all the Black Order Infinity Stone stuff, you can definitely tell they're trying to design it to get hype off of the movies. It's definitely like a movie hype thing. The Spider-Man design reminds me of like the Spider-Man Homecoming setup for Spider-Man. Exclusive on Nintendo Switch. What a cut.
I shall be waiting here for you.
Yeah, that's a hard cut. So that's an interesting thing to be exclusive to Nintendo Switch. It definitely feels more kiddie than I would have wanted out of a Marvel Ultimate Alliance game, like a next-gen Marvel Ultimate Alliance game. I would have wanted to see that more photorealistic style or photorealism that they tried to do in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, but on a next-gen console. So I would have preferred to have seen it on like a PS4 or an Xbox, being played with like higher graphic quality, higher graphic fidelity. Fidelity is probably not what I mean to say. I want it to look good. I want like 4K photorealistic looking Marvel superheroes fighting together. There was an animation shown of Wolverine fighting like a Sentinel, and until they get to the part that looks like a cutscene where he cuts off the Sentinel's head, it's showing him just slashing at someone, and the slashes didn't really look like they were making contact. I thought that looked kind of campy and stupid. Um, it feels weird for it to be a Marvel Ultimate Alliance game. I get where they're coming from. It will probably be very mechanically similar to Marvel Ultimate Alliance, um, but I feel like visually and possibly tone-wise, it's going to be a really different animal than Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, which I felt took themselves really seriously, where this does not appear to really take itself as seriously as the other Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. I feel like it's kind of a hard departure, at least based on this trailer, and it's an odd choice to make it a Nintendo Switch exclusive. For one, I don't think it's gonna necessarily sell more Switches. I'm not sure how many people are like, man, I didn't have a Nintendo Switch before, but now we're gonna get a kidified Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I guess I gotta get a Nintendo Switch now. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know. I feel like if I wanted a kiddier co-op Marvel game, I wouldn't buy Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I would buy like one of the Lego Marvel games, like Lego Marvel Superheroes. And now there's like a Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. You just have options. You just have like other things that you could get that are just like better alternatives. So to set itself apart from that, to make it seem like a better option than like Lego Marvel Superheroes, if Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 had taken like a serious tone, and not gone for like the cel shaded graphics, I feel like it would be more appealing. Um, and having photorealism doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be serious. You know, they still could have had a silly setup with the characters with a photorealistic style. And the same is true in the opposite. Just because it has the cel shaded style doesn't necessarily mean that I'll have like a campier, kiddier tone, but based on the vibe I was getting from the trailer, it felt that way. It felt campier. It felt like it was more for like kids. Um, and the artwork seemed to be very similar to what we have out of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Um, I don't know. I'm just not really a fan. I'm not really vibing with it. It's cool to see Wolverine um, in that style. Like I said, we didn't get him in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, so it's cool to see Wolverine like now in this, and it's cool that we're getting X-Men characters mixed in with everyone else because it does seem like a lot of the design choices, other than feeling very Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite like, seem to be inspired by the movies. So to see that they're not just going to exclude the X-Men characters, considering they haven't been in recent films, they actually will be in the game. That's great. And it would have been shitty if we did get Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 and it didn't have X-Men characters. You'd be like, is it even Marvel Ultimate Alliance then? Um, it's not what I would have picked. They made a lot of interesting design choices that I feel like in the end just don't personally appeal to me, and I just don't know how to feel about it. How do you guys feel about Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order? Do you feel like it's trying too hard to capitalize off of an audience of people who are mainly invested in the movies? Do you feel like it's trying too hard to be a little bit more family friendly than other Marvel Ultimate Alliance games? Um, like, tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about it being Nintendo Switch exclusive? You can definitely tell it's focusing in to a more specific demographic by saying, hey, we're only going to be on the Nintendo Switch. We're going to have these like lighter, more cel shaded graphics. And even if the game doesn't necessarily have a lighter tone, the trailer definitely felt like it did. So you can tell from like a marketing perspective, like who they're trying to hit up. And it's just outside of my market, but I feel like it didn't have to be. I feel like this trailer could have very easily, if it had taken like the right steps, made me be like, oh, Marvel Ultimate, that seems really cool. But it's just not doing it for me. But it did do it for you. Tell us in the comment section below. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding, 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 ring that notification bell so be notified whenever we do these videos. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, logging out. Peace.